as Vladimir Putin's forces continue to wage war in Ukraine.
As the war in Ukraine rages on, civilian casualties are mounting.
There has been no let-up in the fighting.
The pressure is building in Russia.
Putin is having to lie about the campaign at home, and he's paranoid about the failure.
With further escalation on the cards, and peace talks so far going nowhere, how could this war end?
According to recent reports, Russia has suffered significant losses in its tank fleet during the ongoing conflict with Ukraine. It is estimated that the country has lost up to half of its tanks as a result of the war. The tanks have been destroyed or damaged due to the intense fighting and shelling by Ukrainian forces. The loss of such a significant portion of the tank fleet has serious implications for Russia's military capabilities and readiness. The tank is an essential weapon in modern warfare, and the shortage of tanks will make it more difficult for Russia to respond to potential threats and defend its borders. Additionally, the loss of tanks will also have a significant impact on Russia's military budget, as it will have to be invested in the procurement of new tanks to replace the ones that have been lost. The ongoing conflict with Ukraine has highlighted the fragility of Russia's military power and has exposed the need for the country to invest in modernizing its military and ensuring the readiness of its troops. With the losses in its tank fleet, Russia will need to prioritize rebuilding its military capabilities in order to ensure its national security and defense.
Ой, бля, шагаешь? Давай. Вот туда по кустам правее чуть, понял? Правее по кустам чуть-чуть. О, бля.
Residents in the city of Kharkiv cleared debris at a children's school that was hit by a Russian missile over the weekend. The latest signs said a former student that Russian forces were targeting even the most innocent of civilians.
Вот, что происходит на самом деле.
Look here. This is what is really happening. Let everyone see. Let no one say it is fake news.
In the besieged city of Mariupol, the mayor's office said nearly 5,000 people, including about 210 children, had been killed there alone during the month-long conflict, with another 160,000 still trapped in the heavily bombarded city without power and with few supplies. Reuters could not independently verify those figures. A grocery store worker named Natalia, who managed to escape Mariupol, speculation. The West has imposed heavy sanctions on billionaires such as Abramovich, who was forced to put his Chelsea soccer club up for sale.
On February 24, 2022, Ukrainian drones dropped grenades on a group of Russian Wagner mercenaries who were hiding in a trench in eastern Ukraine. The attack reportedly targeted 186 troops who had been detected by Ukrainian intelligence. According to Ukrainian officials, the operation was a success, with several casualties reported among the Russian troops. The attack is the latest escalation in the ongoing conflict between Ukraine and Russia, which began in 2014 with Russia's annexation of Crimea and has since spiraled into a full-blown war in eastern Ukraine. The use of drones to target Russian troops is a new development in the conflict, and one that could signal a shift in the balance of power on the battlefield. The Russian Wagner Group is a private military company that has been implicated in a number of conflicts around the world, including in Syria, Libya, and the Central African Republic. The group is believed to be controlled by Russian businessman Yevgeny Prigozhin, who is known to be close to Russian President Vladimir Putin. The attack comes just days after Ukraine accused Russia of planning a new offensive in eastern Ukraine, with Ukrainian officials claiming that Russian troops and heavy weapons were being moved closer to the front lines. The Ukrainian military has been on high alert in recent weeks, with reports of increased shelling and skirmishes along the front lines. The use of drones in warfare has become increasingly common in recent years, with militaries around the world investing in drone technology for surveillance, reconnaissance, and targeted strikes.
Тут розрив, кипище. Там око. Авиация сработала по роддому.